Basically, I had the camera and I just sort of thought, how can I sort of, I knew I wanted to get in there with the people, and I wanted to interact with the people, and kind of, you know, was very interested in how the people were moving around the space and things like that. And then I made like, actually, how can I make my photograph just look more interesting, more, you know, this idea of voyeurism, sort of, you know, surveillance kind of thing. So I made a little card, scrap cylinder thing, attached it to the, attached it to the lens, and then it made this kind of like little circle, which kind of, I suppose, emphasised the intimacy of me kind of going up and speaking to these people. And these are just some of the images from it, there's loads on the floor, of kind of me interacting with these people, and kind of the little circle just makes it more intimate, I suppose.
It does, it really does.
Yeah, I don't really know what else to say about it, really. Yeah, I mean, I made lots of different characters there, like this pair here, and you know, sort of trains, and you know, it's a place of journeys and kind of, you know, lovers and things. So, you know, I kind of sort of picked out couples and things like that. Yeah. And a lovely little group of ladies that we found.
Cool. Those ladies are good.
I love the ladies. All their little trolleys.
So, yeah, because I mean, so, you know, rather than the visual material, it's more kind of using your imagination to, you know, make links between people's lives and travelling, and you know, so we're talking about the train station being such an emotive place, you know, when before you take a journey or when you arrive, and I think that's what you ran with, wasn't it? The kind of idea of these people's lives. Would you select a few or a couple as being ones you prefer, most successful, or most successful for your project today?
More just because of the relationship I had to that person. So like the ladies and this couple here who I had a right little laugh with. Yeah. So it's kind of, it is the interaction I had with these people, and this guy kept cropping up, loved jumping in my camera. So I've got loads of pictures of this guy. So
that's really interesting. So your interaction is actually part of the work you're making. So the way you are interacting with the people is making the work more successful.
So it almost becomes almost like a performance sort of thing.
Absolutely.
Because I like, you know, there's people on their journeys, and I sort of interfere and kind of ask them to take their picture. Yeah. And that's just a little pigeon I was following around, and I quite like that little image. So.
Everyone took a pigeon.
Yeah, there's lots.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, so no, I like it, and obviously something I can sort of play with from now. I was thinking of how I can kind of change just the standard photograph by using whatever's around, like a piece of paper or whatever, to make it just completely changes it, I think.
It really does, and it's such a simple thing to do, just to contain it in this circle, but you really do feel more voyeuristic. You feel like you really are almost intruding.
You're like peering in.
You feel closer to them, don't you think? It kind of has that effect. Yeah. Is that the first time you've manipulated?
Yeah, because I was going to stay. I had a little mini tripod, and I was just going to do it all from one viewpoint, and on the same level, just move my camera around as sort of the day went on. Yeah. Then I made this little thing, and I was off. I ran off, and I just wanted to get in there with the people, really. Yeah. So no, it's not really something I normally do, but it's something I might continue with now.
I think you should. I really do, and that kind of and bear in mind that sort of interaction with people, and how that is affecting your work, and how important that is to you as an artist, is having that relationship with a stranger.